just made a video. Now I want to expand on that. The first channel message I'm getting out is if you see a man pushing a baby in a stroller, excuse me. It could be a cart, okay? But it's piggybacking onto that message, and I really feel it is because I just made that message and I'm uploading this one. So there, like, again, there's something, it doesn't have to be a man, but it's giving me the right role to play with you, the right communication style, the agreeance, the proper union, whether it's just giving me a connection that sees the effort where effort needs to be put in. No passive aggressivity, no issues. It's giving me support. Okay, that also could be what that is. Yeah, it's just giving me, like, when we talk about like gender roles or whatever, it's just giving me someone, like, using your feminine energy for that role that feels good, and then the masculine energy to do the role that feels good. And so there's an agreement. It just feels like what's coming in and what's entering feels supportive to your inner needs of what it looks like to have quote unquote gender roles. Take that as it resonates, okay? Open to how you want to interpret that. I'm feeling to get a card of like emotional healing, like what is going to be healed, what is going to be fixed. What do you have to look forward to? 1 second, the divine. I just heard interracial couples, okay? Yellow could be significant. What is going on? Look at this yellow. Literally, you guys just saw me. Look at all this yellow, orange, yellow. Okay, sacral and solar plexus energy. All right. Powerful, very powerful. So when we're seeing this, we're talking about creativity, self-empowerment, and expression. So the sacral chakra covers your creative energy, okay, the flow of that. So this inner desire to be able to pursue your passions, okay, pursue that flow. And then the solar plexus activates the fuel and drive to act on those passions. So you see how I mentioned, like, it's almost like the correct chakra alignment, which you got to have people who also have like that alignment within the body to recognize the call from within to activate certain types of energies. So piggybacking on my last message, the sacral chakra also has to do with self-esteem, meaning the person that is coming into your life will have a healthy amount of self-esteem to where it's not always teeter-tottering on love-hate, on trying to like understand if this person, like, what do I want to say? It's like giving me a problem that is so deep that it will never come to the surface unless that person like really realizes it. And so it's too deep. And so with this, it's not so much of like an off-keel balance. And with the solar plexus, it's personal power and like self-assurance. So it's confident with who you are and expressing who you are. And those two elements are really obviously pivotal if you're in a relationship. I also just got the download just now of like, I don't always want to talk about emotions. That's the thing. A lot of you guys are just like, I don't even want to go into like, why, tell me, express yourself to me. You just want the other person to get it. And that's what this is. A lot of you guys are tired. We're tired. Because what it's really been for too long is like a lightweight therapist in relationships, like a free one. Men have kind of known this, okay? Or like women, they're take it as it resonates, men and women. Like someone's kind of, to only take it if it resonates, it's enough of that lightweight therapist and the other person's just kind of taking advantage of like your knowledge of like knowing too much, knowing that they shouldn't be with you, but they're just like, it's like, why not just have, free therapist who just gets it. So what it could be giving is like someone who is really controlling, but lacks this inner depth and joy. Joy in itself is something that only the person can do. I mean, another person can make you joyful, but joy is something that it's almost like you want, and I feel like that's what's happening. It's like finding somebody who just radiates joy. That's just a part of them. Okay. 444. All right, let's dive in. So we've got pride, and these also could be associated. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So having empathy for people, like if I were to ask you, what would you pick up from seeing someone in their like weak sacral energy or weak solar plexus energy? Someone who, what have you learned? How has that impacted you? Okay, envy's coming out. So maybe you learned that, wow, the envy has nothing to do with me. Okay, I'm the same as everybody, but with different challenges. You also could be realizing on the flip side, you're no better than anybody else just because you understand those issues. You're no better. You can state your boundaries and say what you've noticed and what you felt about it. However, you're with different challenges. So you might have higher frequency challenges. All right. Self-esteem's coming out. So I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So you already know you probably have those gifts, right? And then fear. So this is what's kind of coming out. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So when all these get unbalanced, where are you at? What do you do with all the higher learning that you've come across? Well, you're able to kind of, what I'm getting right now is a visualization of when things feel off. I'm getting a depictment, if that's a word, like getting in a picture of my body of where you see it, and you're able to this is going to go here, like compartmentalize where you see the shifts. You could imagine them as balls of energy, colors of energy. You could imagine them as words in your body, and you're kind of like flushing them out, or you're filtering them, or you're just imagining them kind of disperse and become into white light and allow the divine to align them where they need to be. So the visualization can be really important too. Balance is on the bottom. Balance is on the bottom. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. What did we probably learn from this entire thing, class? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking with you guys. It's judgment, right? So you probably learned to not judge. Okay, throat chakra here. So maybe some of you guys are softening that, like the communication. Maybe some of you guys would be really brute with some people and just, really knock it in hard. And you're just kind of like, well, observing and letting that person learn that lesson. Let's go ahead and see what connections are coming in. Okay. Let's see. What positivity do I need to tell the collective? What is coming in as far as connections? I'm interested to know. Okay, I'm interested to know. Look at. So with that, coming out of all those different, and coming into harmony and balance. The Lovers is coming into harmony and balance, and the Five of Pentacles could just be where you don't feel that self-worth. Okay, so what's coming in for the collective regarding connections? Rosemary could be significant. Bees could be significant. Basil could be significant. Cherry tree is what I just heard. The connection. All right, someone fully in their power. That's what I'm getting. Someone fully in their power, and that's also what you are. You're committed to self. All right. You've put in the work here. All right. What I got here with it was you got the 10 of Cups, and then you've got the King of Wands. Okay, so it looks like, again, calling in joy and happiness. Radiate all the chakras in alignment, right? With the 10 of Cups here. Everything in alignment. Joy, happiness, pleasure, contentment, domestic happiness, a sense of freedom too, emotional freedom to express, to play around, to laugh. Everyone's kind of on board with the same idea. A leader, someone who says what they want to do, someone who's real, direct about things, someone who's confident. You don't need to put a Band-Aid on their confidence and like kind of baby them in any type of way. This person's got it. They've got it handled. You don't need to worry if you affected or you have offended this person. You know what I'm saying? Healthy confidence. Some of you guys could be attracting a partner. What else? One more message. This also could be happiness at work, happiness with family. They came out, guys. Three people. All elements of what you need. We're lacking the Pentacles, but that's okay. 3 people with high status that genuinely have something for you to offer where you're going to feel fulfilled and vice versa. like-minded emotionally.